All right. Okay. So let's just start with a little bit of mobility and warm up. So we're going to start with a wider stance. And we're going to do, I call these windmills. So you're going to start with a little bit of a wider stance. You're going to start with your arms just out to the side. I want you to bend at your hips, stay at your waist. And as you do that, I want you to touch. So your left fingertips are going to come touch the ground here. Stand all the way back up and touch again. Okay, so you're bending at the waist, the hips, and then I want you to turn your torso. Okay, so it's facing the wall or whatever's beside you. So this one, we're just warming up our hamstrings, and then our spine and our back. Stand up, come all the way up. Doesn't have to be fast, just nice and slow. So keep going with these ones. We're going to do a couple more on each side. Twist and try and get that, as you touch with your fingertips on the floor, try and bring that other shoulder blade back, okay, so that your fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. All right, so let's stand up and we're going to just do big arm circles. So forward arm circles. Okay, big arm circles. Try and get those as big as you can. Good pec, like chest stretch. Okay, make them a little bit smaller. Let's go medium size, still going forward. Just warming up the shoulders a bit. Okay, and then nice and small, tight little circles, and speed it up a little bit. Awesome. Okay, and let's reverse it. So let's go reverse. Start big, nice and slow. And let's go medium. Still going a little bit slow. Shoulders might start to, you might start them like waking up a little bit. There we go, and small little circles. Speed it up. Awesome. Okay, let's do a reverse lunge with just like an overhead drive with our shoulders. So what you can do here is as low as you want with your reverse lunge. So if you want to put your knee down, and then you're going to drive your thumbs back, okay, and push that chest forward, drive the arms back, okay? You're going to stand all the way up and switch. We're going to alternate and do this here, okay? If you don't want to go down all the way to knee, you can just hold that stretch. Again, this is just a little bit of a mobility warm-up, so you don't have to get all the way down. It doesn't have to be fast. It's nice and slow, just warming everything up. Drive those thumbs back and push that chest forward. Do a couple more each side. Still alternating. One more. Perfect. Okay. Let's go down to the floor. We're going to do pikes. Okay, so you're going to come down onto your hands and then your toes. And again, we're going to stretch here our hamstrings, calves, and then our shoulders. So I want you to pike up and bring your heels towards the ground and then let your head sink in between your shoulders. Okay, heels to the ground, let the head sink. Come out of it and back into it. We're going to do 4 of these. 2. So as you come into your plank, as you come into your pike, I really want you to bring your head in between your shoulders and you'll feel that good shoulder stretch as you bring your heels towards the ground too. Okay, 3. Let's do 1 more. And 4. Awesome. All right, and you can stand yourself up. So we're going to go into more of a warm up here just to get our heart rates up a little bit for the workout. So we're gonna start with jogging or marching on the spot just for 30 seconds. So you're just jogging or marching, okay, on the spot for 30 seconds. So I'll count you guys here. Ready? And go ahead. If you want, you can pick your knees up even a little bit more. It doesn't have to be like full on high knees, but it's gonna be 4 warm-up exercises and we're gonna go through them twice. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna switch it up. 3, 2, 1. Let's just go into a bodyweight squat. Okay, right into that for 30. Warm up those big leg muscles. Keep the core in. Okay, try and sit that butt back. Five more seconds. Awesome. Okay, next one. I want you guys to just do like taps out to the side. Okay, get into warm up or get our heart rates up, or you can do a side step. Okay, just to limit that impact for 30 seconds. Go ahead. So you're bringing your feet back to the middle. Okay, or you're doing that side step back and forth. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, down to the ground. We're gonna do plank shoulder taps. So we're gonna be on our toes, on our hands, okay? And we're gonna warm up our core and upper body by taking our one hand, tapping it to our opposite shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder. Okay, 30 seconds. You guys can go ahead. Trying to keep those hips still as possible. Try not to let them rock at all as you tap your shoulder. If you find that that's happening, widen your feet a little bit. Okay? And that'll just stabilize you guys a little bit better. Use your core. Pull it in. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come back up to standing. We're gonna go through those ones again. Okay, so 30 seconds, again, marching or jogging on the spot. Ready, and go. Breathing in through your nose, big deep breath, and then let it out through your mouth. Five more seconds. Awesome, okay. We're going to our bodyweight squats again. As you come up though, I want you to turn and punch to the side. Okay, you're gonna come back down to your squat, turn, punch to the other side. 30 seconds. And go. Squat, turn, punch. If you're feeling a little bit more warmed up, you can speed it up a little bit. Squat and punch. Squat and punch. There we go. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to bring our feet out to the side again, or those side steps. Okay? 30 seconds. Just tapping your toes slightly. You can keep your hands up by your chest. You can work those in as well. Yeah, there we go. Keep breathing. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, come back down to the ground one last time. We're gonna go into plank saws. So let's go down to our elbows this time. Okay, elbows are right underneath shoulders. And I want you guys to pivot on your toes. So you're gonna pivot up, okay, onto your toes, and then back. Okay, so you're moving back and forth in your plank position for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Keep that core on and keep that butt down, back straight. Sometimes it feels like you wanna lift your hips as you gravitate forward, but try and keep your body as straight as possible as you move forward. Slight little movement back and forth. Okay, core on. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. You guys can grab some water, and then we'll start with the first circuit. Okay. So if you have your dumbbells or your kettlebell, the first one we're going to start off with is Goblet Squat. Okay. So goblet just means the way you're holding your dumbbell or your kettlebell. So just up at your chest here, okay? And just squat down and come on up. Okay, so that's our first one for 40 seconds. So I'll just wait until everybody gets there. Weights. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds, go ahead. All the way down and up. Push those hips forward at the top, okay? Lock out those knees. Really push your weight through your heels and your midfoot. Standing all the way up. Ten more seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, good. So you guys got 20 seconds of rest. This is when I'll explain the second one. If you have your 2 dumbbells, okay, we're gonna do a bent over row, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna do one side, then the other side, and then both. So what I mean by that is we're rowing right, rowing left, and then rowing both together. Okay, so 1, 1, 2. Okay? So if you have your dumbbells, you can grab those, and we're gonna go for 40 seconds. So just get ready. So you're in that bent over position, but make sure that the spine isn't grounded, right? You're keeping the butt out and the back's nice and strong and straight. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Row up left and right, and both together. Every time you row up, I want you to think of bringing that shoulder blade into the spine while bringing your elbow towards your hip. Okay, so your elbow shouldn't be coming up towards your neck or your upper back. I want you to row it back towards your hip or your glutes, okay? If you feel like your back is getting a little bit tired or sore, just stand up, reset, grab your dumbbells again, and start over. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, third one in this circuit is going to be skater hops. So I'll just demonstrate skater hops, and then I'll give you guys a more low impact option. So for 40 seconds, you're coming up, skater hop over, that other foot's going behind, okay? For the low impact option, big step out, okay, no hop, but same movement. All right, for 40 seconds, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Big hop, land, try and get your balance. Land. And then you're pushing off that stance leg. That leg that's going behind is just for balance. I want you to drive off that heel and use your glute, powerful muscle, to push yourself off. Okay? or you're doing that stand side to side, still bringing that foot behind. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, we're going through these again. So you're gonna grab your weight this time. For your goblet squat, we're gonna add in, for more of a challenge, we're gonna add in pulses if you want. If the one we did before was good for you, just stick with that one. So 1, 2 pulses, and then stand. Okay, 1, 2 pulses, and stand. For 40 seconds. So get ready. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. So you're doing a regular bodyweight squat or a regular goblet squat, or you're adding in those pulses. We're kind of up to 25 seconds. For those of you who want more of a challenge, I want you to hold that squat position for the last 10. So I'm gonna do it here in 3, 2, 1. If you want, just hold it here. Last 10. If not, keep going. Just keep doing your squats. Hold, hold. Glutes, quads are on. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, stand up. Whew. All right, we're going back over to that bench over a rope. So grabbing your dumbbells. Again, you're in that kind of that deadlift position, slight bend in the knees, chest is coming forward, but again, you're not rounding the spine. You're keeping butt out. That's what's keeping your back nice and strong. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Row up, right, left, both together. Right, left, both together. If you feel like your weights are too heavy and you have lighter ones, grab those. Ten seconds. Keep going, keep going. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. So we're going back to those skater hops. Okay. We're going for 40 seconds. If you guys, for those who want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hold a weight while you do this. Okay. So I'll just hold an 8-pound here. But we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Skater hops. 40 seconds. Or skater side to side. So big step out. Try and stay low. Okay, we want to try and keep that tension on our glutes. Okay. Keep breathing. Well done, guys. Keep going. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, grab some water. Circuit 1 is done. We're gonna move to circuit 2. Take a little breather. All right, so as you guys grab water, the first exercise in the second circuit is gonna be a glute bridge. So, you can do with no weight, okay? Feet are just in front of you. You're coming up, squeeze at the top, all the way back down, okay? If you want, you can add a weight onto the top of your hips, just to make it a little bit harder, okay? So this is our first one. So you guys can get onto your backs, grab your weights, if you're using one, and we're gonna get started. All right, so laying down. Let's start in 5 here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Push those hips right up to the ceiling. Drop them all the way down to the ground. I want you to start squeezing your butt though at the bottom. Squeeze, 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 and then really hard at the top. Okay, this one shouldn't be fast. It should be kind of a slow to medium pace. Drive your weight through your heels. Push up, squeeze. Feel that in your hamstrings as well. If you put a finger on your hamstring, you'll feel the hamstring working. Up, push. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. Second exercise in this circuit is you're gonna do an inchworm. So you're gonna inchworm yourself out. When you get to this position, I want you to do 4 mountain climbers. 4 total, 2 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk yourself back up. Just to about this position. You don't have to stand unless you want to. Okay, and then right back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we're going for 40 seconds with this one. So get ready. Feet can be a little bit wider. 3, 2, 1, and go. Take it at your own pace. Okay? The mountain climbers do not have to be fast. 3, 4, and walk yourself back up. You can kind of keep the stretch going in your hamstrings and back out again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're doing these inchworms, whether you're walking yourself in or out, try and get those palms right into the floor. Try not to be on those fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, good. All right. Third one for this circuit is we're gonna do a Russian twist with a press. So you only need 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell for this one. So Russian twist, sitting back, back's nice and straight, no round. Okay, you're going 1, 2, press it up to the ceiling. Bring it back down, start over. 1, 2, press it up. My feet are on the floor, but you can for sure bring them up into the air for a little bit more of a challenge. All right. So for 40 seconds, let's sit down, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, press it up. Similar to those bent over rows, back's nice and straight here, okay? If you find that your back's kind of curving with your feet up in the air, put your heels on the ground, sit up nice and tall. It'll feel better on your back. 1, 2, and press. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, good. Okay, we're starting back up at the top. You guys need a quick sip of water. Grab one. And then we're going back to our first one, which was a glute bridge. So if you liked how the first one went, keep doing that one to make this a little bit harder. For those of you who want more of a challenge, pulsing the whole time. You're just coming down, not even halfway, you're just coming out of the top position and pulse it back up. Okay, so you're not coming down to the floor at all. Okay, so for 40 seconds, down on the ground, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, if you're doing those pulses, squeeze the top, just come out, not even halfway, just a little bit. Just let your glutes relax a little bit and then right back into it. Pulse, pulse. Or you're coming all the way down to the ground, Push at the top. Keep breathing. Breathe in through your nose as you push up. Breathe out through your mouth. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good. Okay, those interns to 4 mountain climbers. You guys got 5 seconds more to rest, so just get ready here. Feet are wider. 3, 2, 1, and go. Walk it out at whatever pace is good for you. 4 mountain climbers. Back up. Like I said in the last one, try and get those palms on the ground and push through that so your shoulders doing the work and not your wrists. Okay? Three, 2, and 1. Good. All right. And then Russian twist. Okay. If you didn't use a weight last time and you want to this time, that's fine. Or just doing what you did the first time around. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. When you're doing these twists, I always say to focus your eyes on your hands or your dumbbell and then turn your whole body, okay? Your head shouldn't be forward. I want you to turn your head, your neck, your shoulders, everything towards where the dumbbell's going, or your hands. 2, press it up. 2, press it up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so grab some water. We're gonna move to our third circuit. It's gonna be a little bit different than the first 2. So I have 3 circuits in 1 circuit. So 3 supersets in 1 circuit. And we're gonna do it for time. So we're gonna do for 4 minutes. There's gonna be 2 exercises. So we'll just go through the first 2. So the first ones are jump squat, okay? So jump squat or just a regular squat. And then standing side crunches. So standing side crunches are your hands are behind your head and you're bringing your knee outside your body to meet your elbow, okay? And then switch. So what we're gonna do though, it's called a ladder. So every time you go through these, you're gonna add 1. We're gonna start with 4 jump squats, okay? So you're gonna do 4 jump squats, and then you're gonna do 4 ladders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna add another jump squat. So you're doing 5. I'm gonna talk you guys through it, and I'm gonna go through it with you, but just know we're going for 2 minutes, and we're just gonna do these 2 exercises, okay? So we're starting with either jump squats or regular squats, and we're gonna do 4 of them to start. Okay, so I'm gonna get the timer started here. All right, so here we go. Get ready in your squat position. 3, 2, 1. You're doing 4 jump squats or 4 regular squats. So 3, 4. When you do that, right into these standing side crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into 5 squats or 5 jump squats. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 standing side crunches. 3, 4, 5. Every time now you're adding 1. Okay, working at your own pace. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're just going for the adding one every time. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 30 more seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, like I said, work at your own pace. Does not have to be quick. 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like a little finisher or burnout. 10 seconds. 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Grab some water. So we've got 2 more circuits like that. We're going to switch up the exercises though. Okay, so this next one, star jumps for our cardio portion. So those ones are your hands are down here and you're coming up into a big jumping jack. Okay, and then back down. Okay, or for a low, you can do jumping jacks, or for a low impact, out to the side. Okay, you can just count 1, 2. So we're still starting with 4, and we're going for 2 minutes again. Okay, so let's get ready with those star jumps. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you the second one. Knee to chest crunch, similar to what we just did, hands behind head, but you're bringing your knee and your chest together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're using your rectus abdominis as opposed to your obliques. Okay? 3, 2, 1, and star jumps. We're gonna start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Into those knee to chest crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Add another one every time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee to chest crunch. 1, 2. Open up that chest. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to speed it up or slow it down. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Halfway through. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going, everyone. You're doing that low impact option. Feet are going out to the side. No jumping involved. Okay. Whichever's best for you. 20 more seconds. Keep going. This is definitely a finisher. 8 seconds. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, good. Grab some water, and we've got 1 more of those, and then cool down time. All right. The next 2 we're going to do from the ground as opposed to standing. So similar format. We're doing 4, adding 1 every time. This one though, we're going to do Supermans. Okay. So you're lifting your feet and your arms at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna come up towards your toes and you're gonna do 4 mountain climbers. 2, 3, 4. Okay, back down to your stomach and back through the supermans again. Adding 1 every time. This is our last 2 minutes. All right, so everybody can get down on their stomachs. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to the ground. Add another one. 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're doing these supermans, try not to extend your neck back. You're keeping them down. Your head is down. Eyes are fixed on a spot right underneath you. Again, mountain climbers can be as fast or as slow as you want. Same with the supermans. If you want more challenge with the supermans, straighten your arms out all the way. Okay? If you need it a little bit less challenging, bring your elbows in close to your body when you're doing them. Okay? Pop yourself back up into the mountain climbers. Back down to your stomach. Less than a minute. Finish off strong. "30 seconds. Almost there, everyone. Keep going. 15 seconds. Whew. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, and complete. Nice job. I am sweating. All right, grab some water and we're gonna start standing with our cool down. Slow down your breathing. All right. So to cool it down, we're gonna stay standing here. We're gonna take our feet a little bit outside hip width apart. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide your left hand on your left leg and then bring your right arm all the way over. Good stretch through that right side, especially after those rows and those twists. Okay, you can place that right hand on the right leg, slide it down towards your knee, and all the way over again. Okay, come back up to standing. Let's do that one more time. Left arm down the left leg, reaching overhead. Okay, and other side. Right leg. Okay, good. You can stand up a little bit so that your feet aren't so far apart. You're gonna take your arms and bring them overhead. Good stretch up here. Okay, from here, I want you to bend at the waist and bring your hands towards your toes to the ground. You can have a slight bend in your knees so they're not so locked out, and then just let your head hang. One more time, all the way up. Hands together. And bend. Awesome. Okay, let's walk it down. So I'm gonna get you guys to go into all fours. So tabletop position, hands underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. Okay, we're gonna do those shoulder pass-throughs. So you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna slide it underneath your left shoulder. So your left hand and your left knee is making a tunnel. And now you're gonna do palm facing up and then just slide that underneath. You can bend that left elbow. Okay. You can bring your shoulder to the ground if you can, whatever your range of motion or your mobility allows for. Okay, again, this is just a good stretch for your spine. Mobility. Okay, now bring your left one underneath your right arm. Bend that right elbow. And twist your body. Okay, back up again. Let's go into cat-cow. So you're gonna arch your upper spine, tuck your chin. Okay, and then arch your low back, stick your butt out, bring your chin up. Again, make sure your hands are underneath the shoulders. And round the spine again. Trying to push those shoulder blades away from each other. Okay, and then arch the low back. Okay, now we're gonna go down into a V-sit. Okay, so legs are out, and then I want you to walk your fingers out in front of you. Okay, so you're bending at the hips. You can have a slight bend in your knees again, feet and knee in. Okay, but we're trying to hit those adductors, your groin. Breathe in, out. Good, walk your hands back up. Let's bring your left leg into your right. I'm gonna stretch the hamstrings. Okay, so left foot is brought in, and let's reach towards ankles or toes. You'll feel a hamstring stretch. You might even feel that lower back stretch, that QL muscle on the opposite side, especially if it's a little bit tighter. Just holding, breathing. Okay, slowly come out of that one and let's switch sides. Bring that left leg out. Right foot can come in and same thing on this side. Reaching for that ankle or the toes. Keep holding. All right, and then last one, we always finish off with is child's pose. Okay. So sitting back as far as you can. If you can only come up to your on your knees here, you can do it from this position, okay? If you can, bring your hips back into your toes and bring your hands forward. Just breathing. Bring it up to the left side. And the right side, all the way up. Awesome, bring it back to the middle. Walk yourself up. And we're we're done. Well done.
Ooh, that sounds bright.